Maz hesitated. Could he share this with Sivney? The strange thing was that he wanted to. He loved talking to Lucan, but he always had to be aware of his feelings, of being careful not to hurt him. With Sivney, he didn't have that worry. It did feel private to share, though, way more personal than he had thought himself comfortable with, and yet he wanted to. If it helps, Doc, we'll file this under medical confidentiality. Maz smiled. You're smart, knowing what my objection was. You're not that hard to read. Sando is inexperienced. We're his first kiss, his first time sex. We were there for his first heat. And now we're his first love. What if he's confusing the excitement over experiencing all these new things for the first time with love? Sivney leaned back in his chair and crossed his arms. Has he told you he loves you? Or that he loves Lucan? Well, no, but then so far, he's not confusing anything. He may be with you right now because of how you make him feel, but that doesn't mean it can't grow into something much deeper. You're going to have to show him you want more, and trust that he'll grow to love you as much as you love him. I said I thought I loved him. You're stating it as if it's a fact. Sivney chuckled. Of course you love him, Doc. You wouldn't be this scared if your heart wasn't involved. If he didn't mean anything to you, you wouldn't feel the need to protect yourself. Damn, Maz sighed. That's not even funny how true that is. You're good at this. It's a lot easier to figure out other people's shit than your own. I have no trouble telling you what's wrong and what you need to do, but don't ask me to examine my role in my own relationship. Facing the truth is scary as fuck, Doc. Love is scary. As beautiful and amazing as it can be, it also has the power to break your heart like nothing else can, so once we've experienced that, we become careful. They sat in silence for a while, Maz pondering the Omega's words. He was right on so many levels. My parents showed me how horrible love can be, he said quietly. They got together young, then had to marry because my mother was pregnant, and their marriage was awful. They hated each other. They still do. My whole childhood was nothing but fights, and I was aware of the scars this had left. That's why I wasn't able to commit to a relationship before. Why I wanted to keep things casual, even with Lucan when we met. But once I realized I loved him, I thought it would go away. That love would be enough to heal that pain, take away that deep fear that I'd become like them. Sivney's eyes showed nothing but understanding. The saying that all you need is love is bullshit. Love isn't the magical cure for everything. So I'm discovering, Maz said dryly. If you ask me, at the end of the day, it's half love and half courage. You have to be somewhat fearless to jump into a relationship after surviving being hurt that badly. In my case, it was an ex, but I don't think it really matters. You have to find the courage to acknowledge that, yes, you may get hurt again, and then choose to do it anyway. Maz's smile widened. You should charge for this shit, man. It's worth gold. Nah, I'm good. We'll consider it my payment for your medical services. Seriously, though, thank you. You gave me a lot to think about. You're welcome, Doc. Now scram. I got this first shift, and me thinks you could use a little time with your men. And if I may dispense one more bit of advice, don't wait to tell your men you love 'em. Life is awfully fragile, Doc. You may not have a next week or next month.